Hello.
Hello, thank you for joining today. I'm your interview assistant with Superprint, here to help with the recruiting interview. We're going to talk about your background, experience, and fit for the role of head of AI with a focus on computer vision. Feel free to speak openly. We'll try to make this efficient and even a bit fun. Let's jump right in. Could you start by telling me a bit about your background leading ML or AI teams?
Yes, of course, I'm happy to do so. I was previously also head of AI at a mid-sized company based in Germany. The name was Megaprint, and well, now I would like to develop myself further. And I saw the offer of the company called Superprint for head of AI with a focus on computer vision, and this is, in my opinion, a great fit for my profile.
Thank you for sharing that. It sounds like you've had some solid leadership experience at Megaprint, and now you're aiming to grow further with Superprint. Let's explore that fit a bit more. Could you describe your experience specifically with computer vision and large model training?
Yes, of course. At Megaprint, we were training vision models to detect clouds. So we were looking at cloud imagery and we were detecting clouds in order to predict the weather. I was leading a team of 5 computer vision engineers for the last 2 to 3 years. We've had major success. We've had great performance rates, a happy team, and yeah, it was all good.
Great, thanks for that. It sounds like you led a strong computer vision team working on cloud detection models. Let's move on. Could you share some of your experience with foundational model training, especially large scale models?
Yes, of course. At first, we were working with UNets back in the days when UNets were a thing. Then later on, we moved to vision transformers, obviously, and well, we downloaded open source models. We trained and fine tuned them on our proprietary data set, and we improved them with some mathematical optimizations afterwards.
Thank you for that. So you transitioned from UNets to vision transformers, fine tuning open source models with your proprietary data and mathematical optimizations. Could you tell me about the size of those models? Were they at the billion plus parameter scale?
They sure were. They were around 7 billion parameters. We did experiments with less than that and also more than that, but we found 7 billion parameter models to be the best sweet spot, at least for our hardware capacities.
Got it. Around 7 billion parameters was your sweet spot. Thanks for sharing those details. Now, could you tell me about your approach to scaling teams? What's your experience in growing and mentoring AI teams?
Yeah, sure. Let's speak about my leadership. I did a 3-month leadership training where I learned all about how to manage teams, how to really develop high performers and what to do with low performers, how to ensure that the team is functioning. Like when you have a conflict within the team, pay attention to it, solve it first, and then continue to daily work. All kinds of those modern leadership things I was trained at, and I could apply in the last 2 years.
Thanks for sharing. It sounds like that leadership training really helped you handle team dynamics and develop both high and low performers. Let's dive into your approach to cross functional collaboration. Can you give an example of how you've worked with product or engineering teams?
Definitely. At Megaprint, we had a product team. Well, and from the product team, we received signals, what the customers wanted. Those signals were translated from the product team and also from myself into technical requirements. And then it was up to me and the team to ensure that we can either deliver on those technical requirements or that we have to tell the product team that a certain functionality is not feasible or it doesn't really make sense. So yeah, there was a lot of collaboration.
Thank you. That's a great example of translating customer needs into technical requirements and collaborating closely with product.
Yeah, let's go on.
Great. Can you tell me about your salary expectations for this role, including any fixed and variable components?
Yes, of course. So salary expectations would be around 120,000 per year, plus a bonus of 10 to 20,000 per year.
Thank you. That gives us a total range of around
And
100.
of course, I was talking about euros.
Got it. 130,000 to 140,000 euros per year total. Thanks for clarifying.
Anything else you need to know?
Yes, one more thing. Are you willing to travel for this position? For example, monthly visits to Paris.
I'm somewhat willing to travel. So I do have two children at home, so I couldn't travel all the time. But obviously, I learned or I know that this position is in Paris, which is why I am willing to travel, let's say, once every 2 months. And I saw this large part of remote possibility, and I believe we can make it work. So I am willing to travel, but not all the time.
Understood. You're willing to travel periodically, about once every 2 months, balancing with your family commitments. Thank you, this is really helpful. I'll share all this information with the team at Superprint. Thanks again for your time and insights.
All right, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for your time. I'll pass this along to the team at Superprint. Have a great day.